Welcome to this brand new week. I hope you guys have enjoyed your Memorial Day. This is the weekly astrology forecast. For the zodiac sign specific forecast, check out the YouTube channel. This is from the week of May 30th through June 5th. So we have a new moon coming in Gemini, which is really a good time to write down manifestations, to use actual written words to make changes in your life. Every single new moon, I do this. I write down, I welcome into my life. I say thank you for things that I know are already mine. And I write them down, and I put them under my pillow, or I put them away, or basically just forget about them after I let the universe just take them. Just take them. I write them down. They're already mine. That's it. It's done. This is a really good time for meditation during the new moon, because meditation is grounding for an air sign, and the moon will be in Gemini. So it's a great time to meditate. It's a good time for listening. Pretty peaceful new moon. That's going to be Sunday, Monday, where most of us are probably chilling with our families or our neighbors, friends, and stuff like that for Memorial Day. If you're not in the States, then that's not what you will be doing. But yeah, pretty peaceful. We do begin the week with the Pluto square Venus still intact, which means there's a lot of conflict and complications and power dynamics that are causing conflicts within relationships. So that will bring up anything that you guys need to address and work out within your relationships. And if there's discomfort, you're not going to be able to run from it or hide it. You know, these moments aren't necessarily make or break moments, but they are, anytime you're dealing with Pluto, they are transformative moments. So you may not break up now, but your relationship will never look the same. It will never be the same. This could be even just the transformation period where sort of power dynamics are being settled between the two of you, or expectations, or realizing, wow, things are never going to change. This is never going to get any better. You know, this is maybe what I want? Is it what I don't want? But overall, this next week is an awakening period. We will never be able to close our eyes to the things that we see now, to the things that we learn now. We'll never be able to go back. I feel like the past couple of weeks have been a lot of things coming up to the surface. It didn't mean we knew what to do with them. Now we are consciously aware of what to do with them. We understand we can't run from it. We can't hide from it. We don't want to. And we actually the puzzle is pretty much put together. So we have some just definitive understanding and grasp on things. Mercury will go direct toward the end of this week, toward the weekend. You'll not start feeling effects of it going direct for another maybe 10 days, but it will go direct, which means that anything that's been kept up, but anything that's been held back will come out, but that will start coming out next week. I think that we've discovered our time of search and discovery is over. We've searched, we've discovered it, and now we're working with the information that we have so that we're actually drawing conclusions going into next week. So, you know, the things that we've understood or realized during these past couple of weeks, they're very clear now. It doesn't mean we're going to take action on them now or make decisions this week. And I still don't think this is a day. I don't think this is a week for, I do think this is a week. No, I don't. I think this is a week for drawing conclusions, but I don't think it's a week for announcing decisions. I think that will come next week. Right now, things are just becoming clear, and the struggle this week is becoming okay with them, is accepting what's happened, accepting all that's come out, accepting the windstorm and the shitstorm and what you're working with now. the acceptance of that, and not just the acceptance, because I don't think, yeah, the acceptance of the changes. Things are never going to go back to where they were. But the beautiful aspect of that is, okay, so who am I now? And what's my next step? I can't work with the me from 10 years ago because I'm not that. So moving forward, who am I and how do I fit in? But the thing about next week is the green light will go on again. You'll get the green light to move forward again as your new self. And that is shaky leg stuff. That's not necessarily the easiest stuff, but it's certain. And I don't think we've felt certainty like this for a while now. We're sure of what we know. We're sure of what we have to do. We're sure of what we want to do. We're sure of what the right thing is to do. And now it's just putting everything into place to sort of unveil it and announce it. And like I said, I think that will come at the end of this week or beginning of next. But yeah, the world has changed, and we're not changing back, especially when it comes to our finances, especially when it comes to our romantic relationships, because Venus has been under a lot of stress. For most of this week, she's unaspected, which means she's really a free agent. And it could be kind of sporadic, the things that happen. They won't make much sense until heading into next week. And like I said, when Mercury goes direct, all these messages and all these things that have been held back or held up in process will now start coming out, will now start going through, and the mind will actually get back online again, which is really good. This is a wonderful time for accepting that things can never be what they were, but that's exciting. Because honestly, what they were, did we really want to keep them that way? Did we really want to stay that way? We couldn't. We didn't have the choice. And I told you even months ago, we actually didn't want things to stay the same. We wanted change. We just kind of were begging for help with the change. And this is when we actually realize we're ready to solidify the change. We're ready to announce this. We're ready to make this official. So yeah, I would say by the beginning of next week, and by the end of this week, beginning of next week, let me say this coming weekend, I think it's Sunday, we have a grand square right in the sky between all the fixed signs because of the moon's position in Leo. When the moon moves into Leo, there's a lot of real tension that comes, and everything sort of just explodes and blows out on Sunday, or maybe actually implodes, because it is kind of a lonely isolation. Maybe when we realize that we're kind of a stranger in a strange land, you know, and what to do with that. Well, forward, always forward, right? That's the only way to go. There is no turning back, because what was no longer is, and it's never coming back. And I want to stress that point as much as possible, because we all need to hear it. We want it. We want the new world. We want the forward. And it's going to become so much more clear where our next step should be to keep moving into the direction that we want to go. So leave your comments below, guys. Let me know how this week is impacting you. I think the zodiac sign readings will be really interesting this week. I honestly can't wait to see what pops up for them. And I will see you guys in the videos. Bye.